Yep.
Okay.
All
I
right.
gotta ask you something.
What you gotta ask me? Because I'm live right now.
So, um, um, you saved the pizza.
It's no more pizza. Yeah, it's breakfast time. Y'all gotta get cereal or
Guess
oatmeal.
what?
So y'all
Guess
gonna
what? I
what?
was smelling pizza all day last night.
Yeah, cause y'all had pizza last night.
No.
That's why.
Uh,
Look here, I'm about to do Leo's reading. Y'all can get some cereal.
yes.
Find the cereal. You want me to help you find the cereal?
Yeah. No. No.
See if you can find it yourself, and if you need help, let me know.
Cereal pizza.
Hello, hello, Leos and Soulmate. Welcome to, well, I'm your key, and this is our doorway. As we enter the doorway towards the Akashic Records, we're going to find out what's in store for you guys in the month of February 2019. God, Gaia, God, God. Woo! Lord, Leos, y'all got a lot of stuff. Y'all traveling, loyal, dedicated. But we gonna see why, okay? Goddess, mother, father. What past life is a present gift for soulmate? February 2000. Okay. What will emotionally, energetically take place for Leos and soulmate for the month of February 2019? What? What emotionally, energetically will take place for Leos and soulmate in the month of February? Okay. So, good day, good day. Let's see what's in store. Wow, okay. Masculine. In your past life, you were a part of the arts. The arts gave you open opportunities to bring agriculture to any civilization. How you helped people and communities, civilizations, was through the arts, academia, religion, teachings, spiritual works have always been a part of the arts to you. In your present life, you're using the arts in how you are active, using the arts in how you relate to others. You use the arts in how you, yes, see tranquility, but you use this as a teasing mechanism too. And you see the arts as a way to bring out people's souls physically. Like if we all want to know how our souls truly feel, you know how to bring that out through the arts. Masculine Libra. Ooh, I did Libras. So if you're connected to someone that has a Libra energy, then they're definitely there to give you legality as well. Masculine Leos. Okay. Feminine. You're galactic. You're a guide for others. Feminine lioness. That would make sense. Lioness is all about being a huntress. And to be a huntress, that means that you know how to hone in on natural resources and know how to make it a novelty. In your past life, you have been a guide for others. Yes, you have been the star, the North Star for others to navigate in this world. And now, in this physical as a present, you also look at the galactics or the stars to guide you. So if you're into astrology, astronomy, this would be a perfect time, feminine Libras, to hone in on those not on that knowledge, because again, we just had the blood moon not too long ago, and it's all about what we want to manifest. And if you're looking to the stars or to moon cycles, definitely hone in on that skill, because I'm doing that as a key as well. And I'm realizing that star constellations and moon movements in motion does help in manifesting. So check that out as a present gift to yourself. Hey, welcome. Let me welcome, welcome. So let's continue in the library. Let's see what dimensions we're going into now. Okay, we're going into a farmer. So, soulmate, in your past life, you have been a farmer. And to make a farm would mean that you have seen the foundation first. You looked at the foundation. You've seen if it was fertile first. So that meant in your past life, you knew how to see if something is worth growing and worth making a resource for many people. In your past life, that's your special gift. You know how to look at anything in the atmosphere and see if it's truly fertile, barren, or has the potential to be cultivated something. So in your present life, soulmate, your gift is you know how to map out what will be a great manifestation, what will be great in the market. Wow, that's a heavy skill to have, because a lot of people hire people for that type of gift, to know what is the next trend, to know what is the next merging merging. So you're definitely soulmate, you're into finances. You definitely have a knack for finances. You know about mergers, you know about the market physically, like a physical market, and you know about the stock market as well. That's really good. Soulmate, whoever you are, definitely look in Kiki's Doorway description box. I definitely would like to hear your knowledge on financial advice. So, the first week, wow, star, masculine is becoming the star, feminine is becoming the personnel of her world, and soulmate, you're reviewing and reviving what you do want to make as a foundation. So let's get to it. Soulmate, you know the market. It's something about the market system. You know about markets. You know about what, not even market, what can be marriage. What is a good marriage material? What is good marriage material? A lot of people would think, what marriage material? What does that mean? Well, from soulmate, I'm getting, when we look at marriage, what do we look at it as? Do we look at it as two people merging together to make one finance? Do we look at two people coming together to merge their natural resources to find how they can make it a natural market, that's different. So it depends on the concept. Are you, that is the review that a soulmate is seeing. They're evaluating how they look at being, they look at their foundation like a marriage. Whatever they're planting in their foundation or whatever they're creating in their atmosphere, soulmate is seeing that what they're creating in their atmosphere is in alignment to not just market, but of marriage, of what soulmate does marry into. We see two horses here. These two horses, what are they? Yes, they're horses, but the horses can be um, necessary, but a necessity too. Meaning, horses can also tend to the grass. Horses can also be, well, horses were our first car. Besides us physically walking, horses were cars at one point. And soulmate seen that as well to be used as a market. And yes, if the horses can be used as a car, right? Then it's how we maintain the car or how we maintain a horse gives an outward appearance on how we maintain a marriage within ourselves or a marriage with a person. So you're making those favorable assessments of the facts. Time to move in that new direction that you want to start, soulmate. You know exactly the foundation you want to start. You know how to merge. You know how to make a market. You know the manifesting. So let's see what is missing. Something missing that you're re-looking at. We'll see. Feminine Feminine Lioness, you have been a guide, and you're being a guide now. And how you're being a guide in the first week of February is being a personnel. Personnel is all about gathering the receipts, gathering the facts, and seeing how you want to use those facts in your world, how you want to use your receipts. So you're unlocking your intuition on how you want to tread the way. And right now you are sensitive because you're a fire sign, but like fire, you also know how to cool down too. You know how to raise your passions up and you know how to cool them down. So now that you know that you're a sun, you know that you're a starter, you know that you're like the masculine, you know that you're a star that everyone wants to get synchronized to. So in order for that to really pan out for you, you're bringing out your artistic nature. And arts is all about using your imagination, using animation. It's animation of who you are. It's like you're becoming more animated in the way you approach partnerships, the way you approach yourself. You're being more animated towards that. So a new person enters your life. Now this can be a Cancerian, Scorpio, or Pisces. And yes, they're coming off as a page because you're a sun. And like a sun, they know you could burn they behind. And they don't want you to burn them. So they come into you in a light manner, in a flirtatious manner. They might give you a little bit of their emotions, a little bit of their intuition, and they are the side of who they are. And yes, they'll come off very friendly, flirtatious, even a little shy because this page of water is very sensitive to energy. It's very sensitive to your energy as well. So however you feel, they like to accommodate that. because that's a water. Water is all about moving with emotions and accommodating too. So they want to accommodate you. They want to definitely present themselves to you in an emotional manner, whoever you're talking to, feminine Leo. So a relationship begins a new phase, a heightened psychic ability. So when you connect to this water sign, Leos, lioness, feminine Leos, the more you connect to this water sign, the more they're going to bring out your water element. So yes, you're fiery, you're passionate, you're driven, you have the drive, you have the leadership, you are a leader. And like any leader, a leader likes to connect to the heart. And the person that you're connecting to is bringing out the heart, bringing out more of your heart, more of your will. And that's something that is very magnetic about both of you. If this is you, you're bringing out your magnetic side. You're bringing out your water nature, which is all about emotions, intuitions, um, showing through, showing physically in your physical reality, your emotions. So yes, you end up speaking more passionately, Leos. You'll have, even when you have the purpose in how you speak, it will be oozing out emotions and strong intuition. Masculine. First week of February, you are the star. You are the starter. You know exactly how you want to start in your world and how you see yourself. You see yourself as a star, like feminine and like soulmate. So if you know you are a star, now you know, and you know how you want to start. Now you're seeing in the first week the source behind that starting. It's like before we get the number one, right? Before you become your star, you had to go within. And like any star, a star is like a gas. It's something that we didn't realize that this gas can actually form into a star. But it had to already recognize in itself what it can grow into, what it can germinate into, what it can bring out of itself. And that's what masculine is doing. So masculine, the first week of February, you're seeing where that star quality comes out, how and why it comes out of you so much. And when does that star quality come out? When you start to see when in your environment, masculine, when you bring out your star quality, that's how you'll know when to start. And the environment in which you can start with, if it brings out even more of your star quality. Yes. Okay. Second week. Masculine, in order to do that, you got to bring out your ego. And I know when we hear ego, we always heard the negative about an ego. Is nothing wrong. Yes, like day and night. Ego can be good and ego can be not so good. As human beings, we witness ego in a not so good situation where we call it like what? Getting a bubble head, a big head, um, turning into a person that is shallow, narcissistic. Okay. However, ego has looked real enduring. We see it in stars, right? We see it in when we fall in love. When we fall in love, we have to bring out our ego, right? Even how we get to fall in love with someone or someone falling in love with us. The first thing they seen in us outwardly was our ego. And then as they got to know who we are, then yes, they see the star quality that makes that package more pleasurable. So, masculine, you're bringing out your ego and you're very balanced in that. You know how to give a little bit of your ego and you know how to retract it back too. So, if you're concerned about, oh, is my ego not so good? No, it's actually pretty good. So good that it's worth exploring right now. So, if you haven't ever really explored your ego, best way to put it is, when have you ever felt bold about yourself, masculine, when it comes to the arts? Or when have you ever felt bold in the way you move? That boldness is your ego. That's how you can see how your ego can physically manifest even more for you. Because if that's the case, Beyonce wouldn't be singing about ego. And if I'm not mistaken, Jay Z and Beyonce are a super couple, a superpower. Is she not a Virgo? If I'm not mistaken, she's an Earth sign. I gotta find out what Jay Z is. If anybody know Jay Z's sign, please let me know. That would be very really beneficial for your reading, because that gives you a physical notion of how an ego can look. Even the ego, think about it. Michael Jackson, he had to have an ego. If he didn't have an ego, we wouldn't see how far his engine could go. Because at times he had to sing about songs that would not be played on any station, but he started it anyway to see it's not about me, because what I feel is how everybody else feels. I just have the stand or the position to be able to speak on it or to sing about it. Think about it. What do you remember the time? Yes. They don't care about us. That was a controversial song. Black or White, that was a controversial song. Yet even the Earth song, that was a controversial song. So it showed that even as an artist, he had to show his bold nature. He had to talk about, or he felt the need to talk about things that was in his heart to express and could not be contained. So, masculine, that's what you're thinking about. What is in your heart that cannot be contained that you gotta bring out? Because as you're bringing it out, it does show your ego, and how it shows your ego is protected. It's definitely protected. Okay, feminine. Wow, you're making changes in your in the way you in the way you find yourself. You know you're a star, but feminine, you're seeing that finding yourself. The more you find yourself, the more you're making changes in your foundation. It's like you know that you are a leader, but you're finding out why you are looked as a leader. Because to know you are a leader is something that is innate. But when you learn about it through others in your environment, you'll see and you'll start to feel like, wow, yes, my ego has always been in like the masculine. But I see that my ego, like masculine, has been a guide for others too. And if this is connecting to another Leo, you'll see if you have a Miss Leos or Lioness, if you have any Leos in your family, if you have any Leos as friends, when you start to find out more about yourself, you'll find out through your friends and family that who you are as a leader to them. Because you can know I'm a leader, but that's a word. When we talk to other people in our foundation about it, they tell you why you are a leader. And you might not even have learned or even noticed that before. Like, I didn't know I was a leader in that aspect, or I didn't know I was a leader within this arena as well. And that's what you're starting to see in the second week, feminine. So, competing goals, yes, people are competing for your attention. And as they're competing for your attention, Leo, Miss Lioness, they're going to have to show you what they love about you. That's for one, to compete. When someone is competing for your love, they have to show not only what they love about you, but what you bring out of them to love directly. It's like your suitors around you, Miss Leo, are showing you why they would be a perfect match for you. Like one might love that you are passionate and you're bringing out the love in themselves. A second one loves you, yet you're bringing out that they love to bring out more of their stable side. Maybe they weren't stable before, and being around you, you're bringing out that stability. Another one loves you, and the more they love you, they're showing you how them two are becoming their own leader in their foundation. Another one loves you, and they're showing their spirituality or their heart towards you. So you're gonna have some competitors, some suitors around you in the second week. Mm. And if you have any bothersome details, it will be it will be replaced with. Hmm, I'm getting this scene in my head, in my mind's eye for you guys. Bringing down the house. If you ever seen that movie before, it's like it was this wonderful man, successful, stable, had good structure, but he was missing emotions. He was missing passion. He was missing a purpose. I mean, for God's sakes, his own wife had to leave him, and he still didn't get why. Like, if I have all these things, if I'm a leader, if I'm stable, if I got that swag, if I have that scent of success, why is it that I'm not getting that suitor? Well, it took Queen Latifah to come into the mix and show that, well, you're in the foundation you want, yes, but it's not the right firm for you. It's like you needed someone in your world or others in your world to show that passionate side of who you are even more. And Leo is like, well, I am passionate. I have a heart, yes. But have you ever had to bring that side out of yourself? You might have had to use your mental leadership, your financial leadership, even your, at times, sensual proudness leadership. But spirituality all in your heart, that might be something different. Or even your emotions, that might be something different. So in the second week, you're going to be getting people that want to definitely bond with you, and they're going to show you why they want to bond with you. And you're going to be seeing, yes, the conflict is more than one person wants you, but they all have a connection, and that's you. So now that conflict is going to start clearing out. Like, okay, these four people love me. In what way do I love them? So that way, I'm not misleading anyone, and they're not misleading me. Soulmate, you're becoming the knight of fire. So now that you know, now that you reviewed how you look at marriage, or how you look at finances, how you look at creating or making, now you're going into the fire. Meaning you're going towards the thing that makes you bring out your passion. You're going towards something that brings out your determination. And as you're treading along towards that next journey, you're seeing that as a knight, you want to bring out your loyalty. You want to bring out what dedicates you. You want to bring out what gives you that drive. And for any person that's about to create anything, yes, you definitely want to have energy for that creation. You want to have your heart in it. You want to have your emotions in it. You want to have your intuition in it. So, a sudden event that needs your immediate attention, you're going to have an event, soulmate, that you can show what you have been reviving all this time. A lot of times people don't know us until it's an event that happens in our lives where who we really are is being shown. And for soulmate, maybe, yes, you have been building your foundation. You have found the formula in how to merge and how to be a mate for not just yourself, but for another. Yet, when you know this, it's good to know. But how do you know for sure? Like Whitney Houston say, how do you know if he or she really loves me? Only way we can know that is by physically going out there and showing, telling, and demonstrating that. So again, soulmate might have already known the fundamentals to do. But now he or she, as a soulmate, is going out to show what they have learned. And that can really be exhilarating because it's one thing to know what you know, but to actually go out to show what you know to another person is very dynamic. And we're going to find out why. Okay. Celebration, strength. Huh. Okay. Wow. We got some companies being made and some communions being unified. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, masculine. Now that you have embraced your ego, you're now in celebration mode in the third week of February. You're seeing that ego is worth becoming an engine to go in. You're becoming that engine and going into the world. And you're communicating that more and more to people in your world that you do feel connected to. So, whether that be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini that has water in their chart, where they're a very good communicator and yet they are in tune with their emotions, which is very rare. So there you're connecting to a Cancerian that has, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, that has Gemini in their chart. They're very good at communicating their emotions and they're very level headed. If this is you, masculine, you're bringing out your, yes, your ego, but you're celebrating with others, the engine that makes them go too. So a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or birth announcement, or what you're about to create, masculine, is worth announcing. So this is where the celebration comes to play. If you're connected to other people, you're celebrating with them on, in the world, what you want to wake up to every morning or wake up to every day and do. And this is a joy for you. So much so that in the fourth week, who you are communicating this to is recognizing you as a boss. They're seeing that how you communicate has boss like qualities, that you're definitely aligned with your family life. Your family is connected to your company. Your company is connected. You could come in. It's live. It's all good. They know I'm not in. I don't live by myself. I'm babysitting right now, reading right now. It's all good. But yeah, masculine Leos, you are definitely in sync with what kind of family life you want and what kind of world that you really want to wake up to. And woo, it's coming towards me. Wow. Let's see why. Why in the fourth week is it coming towards me? Let's see. Wow. Okay. So, the reason why it's coming towards me is because, yes, I'm a high priestess, and a high priestess can recognize another high priestess. Masculine, you're about to become a high priestess in the last month of, well, the last week of February going into March. How people see you masculine Leos is a high priest, high priestess. They see you as not just a leader, but they see you as a leader that can heal others. They see you as a leader that can teach others. They see you as a leader that can revive the very things that make people feel worthy to wake up and do what they do and love what they do. And that is very powerful. So, yes, you're listening to your intuition, masculine. You're having patience and you're considering carefully what you want before you act out on it. Because all these moves that you're making is not just moves for yourself. You're seeing that you're making moves for something very potent in your world. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. So, feminine. Now that you see that having fun and flirting does make you more fruitful in the way you build your foundation, it brings out, even as you're flirting and having fun, it brings out your passionate drive too. Now you're seeing that you are definitely needing the strength to go towards the doorway, walk through the doorway of your destiny. Because, Miss Lioness, you are strength. You are the source of strength. Again, in my mind's eyes, here to let you know. You are the source of your strength. You are the strength of your life. Why can't you live in total praise to you? Yeah, you see the source. You're going towards the source. Ah, that's why the song needed to be sung that way. Now that you are having fun, you now want to start. And in order to start, you're going into the source within you and outside of you. Well, that means communicating or communing with God, communing with how you see source. A lot of times when I say, or when we say God, it can be a little touchy. So what you consider source, you're connecting to the source again to know how you want to connect to the people in your world more deeply. Connect more to what you are creating more deeply. Because you're already making those creations. You're already becoming a guide for others. You are having more fun with who you are. So, to keep that going, you're tapping into your emotions in the 4th week of February. You're seeing that what you connect to and what you commune to is connected to truly your emotions and your energy. What you give energy to, Lioness, has always been connected to what you love. And if you were worried about any missed opportunities in the 3rd week, that opportunity, or I should say in the 4th week, yes, in the 4th week, you already have the strength to move past that. Why? Because that missed opportunity in the 4th week was giving you room for a person to enter your world that brings out the queen in you. It will come in the 4th week in the form of a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So yes, you had to miss the opportunity because you're about to connect with someone that is very kingly with their emotions, that's very loyal to you with their emotions and their energy, that is very dedicated and compassionate to how to communicate and want to connect to you. So, yes, you have the strength to know when to hang on. But as you're letting go, As we let go, that thing that we let go comes back to us. And if you had to let a Cancerian go in the fourth week of February, when they come back to you in March, they're going to come to you as a king of water. So they might have the communication down pat. They might have had the communion down pat. But in cultivating with you, they might have, it must have been a little uneasy. So you needed someone that, yes, have emotions, but take on a leadership dynamic. And they understood that. So if they had to walk away from you, or you had to walk away from a water sign, Miss Leo, it's okay. Because when we walk away from something, that gives both parties room to figure out what really took place, what happened, and in what way can it become workable. So both of you had to walk away from each other, so to give room for that person to grow a little bit, or to for them to acknowledge in themselves that they do hold the king qualities. They just had to recognize it in themselves first. It's good when you say it, Leos, because you can recognize a leader when you speak to one. Yet it does not mean that that person that you said that are or is a leader, they might not have known that about themselves yet. So they might need that time away from you to really talk to others in their family or friends and close ones to find that, yeah, they are a king. They were just walking around as a 4-year old, or maybe immature at moments. And now they could come with you with more maturity. So they're going to be opening their hearts to you and their mind. And they're going to have more trustworthy and heartfelt advice or talks with you. If this is you, you're not only walking away from the aspects of emotions that you might thought were an endangerment. Now you're seeing that no, it's something to embrace. So again, Leos, if you are concerned about your heart chakra is very emotional, very in tune and powerful. That's where your willpower comes into play. But your willpower was not just only fire, it also had water element in it. And that is exactly what you had to find out going into March. That you actually not just have fire in you, that you also have water in you as well. You can also be passionate and emotional at the same time because you have that balance already. You can bring out your intuition more sternly because you have the strength to do that. Now you're seeing that there's nothing wrong with your emotions. There's nothing wrong with your intuition. You're just now having the strength to bring those sides of yourself out to the world. Soulmate. In the third week, like masculine and feminine, you're stepping into the sun like any farmer. Yes, they have the water, they have the emotions to water their seeds that they are growing as a harvest. But they needed that sun, they needed that passion. So, speaking to Aries or embodying an Aries quality, which is all about activating, being active. If you're bringing out more of your Sagittarius side, which is becoming that starter, like having that energy to start, because you already was that in the second week, but now you're seeing that you still want that energy towards the third. What you are activating and active in, what you are starting and bringing out your synchronicity is going to align you in being seen as the sun. People are seeing you as the sun, and we can't live without the sun. So people are recognizing you in the third week as the sun soulmate. They see that mating with you brings out their sun-like qualities, bring out their starter-like qualities, bring out their strategies to become successful. This is what you do for people, and this is what you're doing for yourself. You're becoming your own source, your own starter. and even your own seeker. When you're doing that in the third week, the seeds that you have planted, the trails that you have tread in, now needs your sunlight to have everything that you have grown, everything that you have planted, I should say, to start growing. So, when you are putting sunlight, energy, loving energy to the seeds that you have already planted, soulmate, you'll start to see them germinate and grow. And as the seeds that you are planted is growing through the sunlight in you, happy outcomes will be coming to you, or happy opportunities will be coming to you. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success will start to take place in the third week. Have confidence in yourself, because when you have confidence in yourself, 1 plus 9 is 10. You doubled up. When you start to bring out that energy, that passion in the seeds that you have started, you're going to be embodying being the 10 of earth, the 10 of pentacles. You'll have that happy family life, financial security, as the farmer, and finding magic in the little things in life, because magic, to even know how to see fertile grounds when others may not see it as that, shows you how successful you are. You see the possible when others see impossible. And for that, you're doubling up. You're becoming 10-10. You're like the news. Wherever you go, people want to follow. Whatever you're teaching, people want to be taught. Whatever you're about to have as a trade, people want to team up with you on that. So, in the third week going into the fourth, in the fourth week going into March, you're going to be building or seeing the beginning of a company being made. You're about to start something that has the energy of a company. If you are in a career, you will be promoted as the head of that company. Wow, that would make sense. So, yes, you're going to be promoted going into March. So, soulmate, either you going, whatever you're working at, you're going to be promoted in a higher position where you're going to be taking on the leadership, whether it be supervisor, manager, chief executive, superintendent. If this is an even more bigger scale, wow, mayor, governor. If this is an actual company, you are the boss. So this is your enterprise, and you're going to be definitely having the finances or the funding to hire people that can make your company even more a community base. So wow, that's exciting. If this is in regards to a love relationship, you are connecting to a earth sign Capricorn, or they have Capricorn energy or qualities, which is they know how to captivate any company. They know how to captivate an audience. They know how to communicate to the community. They definitely know how to connect to commerce or congregations to make something that I don't know. It's like it's as if they know how to take your step even more higher with you. So if this is you, you're stepping into becoming a boss. Yes. If you're connected to someone, they definitely have Earth in their chart, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and yet they have this energy of being that go-getter, of building companies, of building communities together, of making family dynamics even more fun. So yeah, Soulmate, be ready. And I see you're being ready. You are ready for this moment. Why? Wow. For masculine, it requires them to show their go-getter attitude in their atmosphere in regards to who they want to connect to. Feminine, from you meeting the king of water or you embodying the king of water, you'll know that why you want to start and the skills that you have set forth is actually stable. And yes, you have soulmate. You are ready because now you are going to be partnering up with that fire sign. And they have earth energy in their chart. So it could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo that has this energy of knowing who they are, knowing their values, knowing their standards. And they definitely want to collaborate with you. They definitely want to partner with you. So, wow. Until we meet again, Leos, soulmate, you are starting something that is sizzling hot. And it is so sizzling hot that it creates a smoke that everyone wants to be a part of. Like, you bring out that heat, that passion that people cannot get enough. You doing a J. Cole out here. Can't get enough. They can't get enough of you guys. They can't get enough of your fire. And you can't get enough of theirs. So just make sure that the fire is manageable and that it doesn't combust. Or if it must combust, that you and whoever you're connecting to can handle this newfound passion, this newfound drive, this newfound purpose. Because it is a propeller. Ooh, Jesus. But you're gonna love every passageway in the process. Yes, you're gonna love the process. So until we meet again, thank you for entering the doorway. Thank you for entering the class. Thank you for reading the Akashic Records of who you are as relics, as stars. I definitely will have the class today, the universe class today at 6 p.m. Um, the reason why I could not do that yesterday is because of the anniversary of my mom's passing. I thought I'd be able to do the reading the day of my mom's passing, the anniversary of my mom's passing, but it was felt emotionally, energetically to just to have that time for her to just reminisce and to resonate for that moment, to know when I speak to you guys in the universe class was really good. Um, so thank you for your patience. Thank you for your love. Thank you for going through the doorway. So if this reading resonates with you, press the like button. The like button as a reader lets me know that the reading doesn't just resonate with you only, but it is relevant in your real world. That the things that were spoken, that was read in the books, can be utilized and seen as a way to find unity in whatever you're doing. If this reading resonates with you, definitely subscribe, share this reading with others. Again, press that like button. And if you would like to have me as a key, do the doorway of your reality, look in the description box below. There lies information on how to contact me and how to reach me. If you would like to know when the readings or universal class takes place, when you subscribe, there's a bell symbol to the right, I believe. Press that bell symbol and it will automatically let you know when I'm on, and that's anytime because I'm setting times and I'm now tracking them back. So now I would have to just go with the wind and emotions and just do readings when it's necessary. So you might get a lot of readings from me throughout the day and throughout the week. And the only way you will know that is by pressing the bell button. You'll see it turn blue, and that's when you'll be notified whenever I do readings. And I mean whenever I do readings, because I'm a night owl at times, and I could be up at night, or I could be up early in the morning or in the afternoon. It's all about you guys. So, thank you for walking through the Akashic Records with me. I can't wait to see you guys at 6 p.m. today in the Universal class. I love you, I love you, I love you, Trinity. We will see you on the other side. Oh, and if you would like to donate to Kiki's Doorway channel, definitely look in the description box below. My PayPal account, Kiki's Doorway PayPal account, is in the description box. When you click it, it will automatically take you to the PayPal account of Kiki's Doorway. Every donation in itself is energy to me. Whatever you donate gives energy to Kiki's Doorway, gives energy to making Kiki's Doorway a school, a program, even a way to physically connect to others. But in order to do that, the next step would be the funding. So any donations is accounted, whether it be $1, $2, $5, $10, $50, $20, $100. It does not matter, because you had to see a drive in whatever I'm doing, and says, well, this is what I can give. What you can give is good enough for me. You have given me the reason to keep going and to keep communing. So thank you guys. Thank you for the donations that have been sent to Kiki's Doorway. It has helped in keeping this engine going. So I love you guys. We will see you later on tonight.